Area is length times width. Perimeter is distance around. Rectangles have both.
Welcome to the gridded garden. I am Kit, and along with Pip the fox, we are going to do a little measuring. When you look at a rectangular patch of earth, you might want to know how much space is inside, or you might want to know how far it is around the edge. Those are two completely different questions. The easiest way to get mixed up is to confuse the inside space with the outside border. To get it right, we have to separate them into two distinct physical actions: filling the plot and walking the edge. Let's start with this small garden plot. It is exactly 6 units long and 3 units wide. Watch as Pip noses around the inside. We measure this interior space by filling it with unit squares. This panel tracks what we call the area. You find it by multiplying the length and the width to count the total tiles inside. 6 times 3 gives us an area of 18 square units. Now, Pip leaves the middle and takes a walk around the outside boundary. This outside edge is the perimeter. To measure it, we add the lengths of all 4 outer borders together. 6 plus 3 plus 6 plus 3 equals a perimeter of 18 units. Both answers are 18. The area is 18 square units, and the perimeter is 18 units. It looks like the two formulas just gave us the exact same result. Let's test those rules again on a longer, larger garden plot. This one is 8 units long and 5 units wide. First, we calculate the area by multiplying the dimensions to get the space inside. 8 times 5 gives us 40 square units. Next, we find the perimeter by adding the 4 exterior sides. 8 plus 5 plus 8 plus 5 gives us 26 units. 40 square units inside, but a walk of 26 units around the edge. That matching number on our first plot was just a coincidence. Area and perimeter reliably give different answers because they are answering entirely different questions. What happens when we know the total inside space of a rectangle, but one of the outside edges is unknown? For this patch, the total area is exactly 15 square units, and we know the width is 3 units, but the length is missing. This card displays the relationship between the dimensions we have. Since area relies on multiplication, we write an equation. 3 times an unknown length equals 15. We determine the missing dimension working backward with division. 15 divided by 3 equals 5. To check, plug 5 into the formula. 3 times 5 equals 15. It fits perfectly. Math formulas provide a reliable framework for reverse engineering missing dimensions in the real world. Look at the 3 plots we mapped out today. Their measurements highlight exactly how space and boundaries behave in different ways. Area measures the tiles on the inside, and you calculate it through multiplication. Perimeter measures the walk around the edge, and you calculate it through addition. Because these are different sets of data, knowing the total area and a single side length grants you the power to find the rest of the shape using division. Our work in the garden is done for today. Remember, fill it for area, walk it for perimeter. See you in the next plot.
Area fills the inside. Perimeter goes around the edge. You solved it.